Rubber hose animation was a popular animation style that drew characters without joints to save time, but gave their characters life, which made the animation style charming. The popularity of rubber hose animation decreased near the end of the 1930s, as there were much more constraining rules, such as cow udders could not be shown, and according to Glixel, showing cow udders was a common comedic trope in animation at the time. Rubber hose animation then started to be replaced by more traditional and realistic styles, such as the release of Walt Disney's Snow White in 1937. However, rubber hose animation started appearing in the present day, with the release of the video game Cuphead. Cuphead is a run-and-gun video game that is all completely hand-drawn. It has accumulated a lot of fans due to its delightful tribute to rubber hose animation. Due to its popularity, the style of rubber hose animation has been exposed to budding artists and video game lovers. Disney's Golden Age started with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1937 and ended with The Jungle Book in 1967, 10 months before his death. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs used realistic and traditional animation for this fairy tale rendition. With the Golden Age films, such as Bambi, Lily and the Tramp and Cinderella, they used the technique of rotoscoping, which is when the animators trace a still image, which is a live-action shot, and trace the image for references when the animators want to achieve a realistic movement. Snow White released and grossed over $66 million, making it the highest-grossing film of all time until the release of Gone with the Wind. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was a groundbreaking film, as it was the first full-length feature animated film, and it also kicked off Walt Disney as being one of the most popular animation companies in the world.
Animation is about to change forever. With Toy Story, the first computer-animated feature film in the history of motion pictures.
CGI stands for computer-generated imagery and started as early as the 1960s, when a short animation of a car travelling down a highway that was in planning and was created by a BESC computer. Toy Story was released in 1995 and was the first CGI feature film. In present day, CGI is very popular, as CGI has come a long way, and because it looks so realistic, this means that actors do not have to perform dangerous stunts. CGI is a constant presence in live-action films, as they use it to animate the Hulk from the Avengers, and they also used it to animate the live-action release of The Jungle Book in 2016, as all the animals were created with CGI. Disney films are now created using CGI, such as the popular film Frozen in 2013 and Moana in 2016. Because of its popularity, filmgoers can often tell when CGI has been added in, as the audience can now recognise CG and have become immune to its magic, which is how realistic CG can be. Because of its presence in animation films today, people want to see the resurface of the traditional techniques that were used in films such as Cinderella and Bambi, and really want to see the resurface of the traditional animation techniques, as they have a lot of charm. But because CGI is a lot cheaper to make rather than doing traditional techniques, that's why Disney and a lot of other animation companies use CGI instead of the traditional techniques, as it's a lot more inexpensive, and also they think that it's a lot more realistic as well. Anime is a Japanese animation style that has gained popularity in the West because of its unique style and storytelling. Anime became increasingly popular in the West thanks to the series called Attack on Titan that released in 2013 and exploded in mainstream popularity not only in Japan but in foreign countries as well. Many Western shows have been inspired by anime, such as Legend of Korra, and there have also been live-action reboots of famous anime films, such as Ghost in the Shell, released in 2017, starring Scarlett Johansson. Animation has been around for decades, and it is everywhere, on the big screen or on the TV. From traditional techniques to groundbreaking technology, animation is forever changing. Animation has impacted our culture for decades, and it is still a thriving industry. From Disney to DreamWorks, who still produce quality standard animations, such as Moana and How to Train Your Dragon. In conclusion, animation is a very creative platform, and the creators who make animation put a lot of time and passion into their work to make it look the best it can be, whether that be CGI or drawing frame by frame.